This scene is when Odysseus leaves Calypso.
The Olympians were having a council about the plight of Odysseus. Zeus concludes that Hermes will go to Calypso's island to talk her into freeing Odysseus. When Hermes reaches the island of the nymphs with lovely braids, Calypso presents a feast.
Here is your food.
God of golden wand, why have you come? An honored friend, but your visits are much too rare.
You asked me why I've come. It was Zeus who sent me. He claims you be the most unlucky god. He commands you send me.
The request angers the nymph, and at first she is the messenger god.
How far farther you are, you gods? You unrivaled. You unrivaled jealousy. I welcomed him warmly and even offered to make him angels.
You cannot deny the will of Zeus.
Fine, I'll send him off, but with no escort. I have no ships in reach, but I will advise him so he can reach his native land unharmed.
Release him at once. Steer clear out of the rage of Zeus. Or down the years he will fume.
After Hermes leaves, Calypso visits Odysseus and recites the message of Hermes and Zeus. He protests and shudders, not believing the nymph.
Does that mean? Surely you're plotting something else, goddess. Urging me to cross the ocean's vast, mighty gulfs. I won't set foot on a raft until you show me good faith.
I swear on the river Styx, I swear by the greatest, grimmest oath that binds the happy gods.
After Odysseus agrees to Calypso's plan, he followed her until they reached the arching cavern. He ate and drank the feast that the nymph had prepared. Once he had finished his meal, Calypso took up a new approach.
Eager to leave, are you? Eager to return to your native land? Even so, farewell, but only if you knew what pains are fated to fill your cup.
Don't be angry, great goddess. All you say is true. How well I know. I have suffered so much. So add this to the total.
Odysseus worked for 4 days to make his raft. On the final day, Calypso provided him with the wine, water, and her choice meats. The wind lifting his spirits, Odysseus set sail for the island of the Phaeacians.
Okay, come forward and take a bow.
Yes.
This is the scene from the Odyssey where Circe turns everyone into pigs, and then what's his name? Odysseus has got to turn them all back into humans. Alright, and so we got this little part. Introducing a bee as Hermes.
Up there, bee.
A bee. Okay. Introducing Nolan as Circe. I'm the narrator. And then we got Ryan as one pig. Then we got Gray and Sam as 2 more pigs. And then we got Alex as Odysseus. Alright. As Odysseus approached Circe's island, his men wanted to go into the temple. Odysseus sent his men in and began to worry when his men didn't come back.
Friends, there's someone inside, playing a great lute. And how she sings, enthralling. Goddess or woman, let's call to her now.
Odysseus headed to get his crew back. On the way, he ran into Hermes.
Where are you going now, my unlucky friend? And your men are all in Circe's palace. Have you come to set them free? You will get trapped with all the rest. But wait, I can save you. Here is a potent drug. Take it to Circe's hall. Its power alone will shield you from the fatal day. The magic herb I give you will fight her spell. The moment Circe strikes with her long, thin wand, you draw your sharp sword, sheathed at your hip, and rush her fast, as if to run her through.
Now Hermes went on his way to Olympus. Circe led Odysseus inside the temple and gave him the potion.
Oink.
Now off to your sty, you swine, and wallow with your friends.
Alright. Okay. Odysseus nearly ran her through with his sword. Then she cried.
Who are you? Never has any other man withstood my potion. You have a mind you know no magic can enchant. You must be Odysseus. Hermes always said you would come. Let us mix in the magic work of love.
Circe, how dare you tell me to treat you with warmth? I will not until you consent to swear, goddess, a binding oath. You never plot some new intrigue to harm me.
What am I doing?
Narrating.
Then Circe and Odysseus loved each other very much. Odysseus stayed there for 1 year until he left with his crewmates, now humans.
Take a bow, take a bow.
You guys were amazing. This is the scene from the Odyssey where everyone gets turned into pigs, with me as the narrator, Trey as Odysseus, Nolan as crew member 1, Ryan as crew member 2, JT as Hermes, Sam as Circe, JT as Eurylochus, and me as Antilochus. So, here we are, scene 1, in the palace of Antilochus. Please, Odysseus, continue your tale.
We reached the Aeolian island next, the home of Aeolus, Hippolytus' son, beloved by the gods who never die. A great floating island it was, and around it all huge rapids rise of indestructible bronze and sheer rock cliffs up from the sky.
We decided to break up into groups to scout out the land.
Very well. My group, come as we scout this land for people who might be friend or foe in this land.
My king, my men were deceived by the goddess Circe. I stayed back where I suspected a trap, but I fear that my men have been turned into pigs.
By her poison.
At this point, I slung my spear and bow over my shoulder and said,
Lead me from where you came.
Oh, please don't go, Captain. I swear you will never return. Hurry, if we leave now, we can escape this fate.
Stay here, Eurylochus. I must go on.
As I set out, Hermes warned me and gave me advice about how to defeat Circe.
Take this herb, which will protect you from her drug, which she will put into her drinks, and when she goes to strike you with her wand, you must draw your sword at your hip, as if to run her through. She will fall at your feet and insist you come to the hug room. Do not refuse, but move her. Swear a solemn oath that she will set your men free and not strip your courage in hugs.
Oh, it's in
So, Hermes gave me the herb called Molly, a white flower with black root. Then I went on to the house of Circe and called out to her. She invited me into her house and gave me a seat, a plate of food, and a cup of poison. Once I drank it down, she tapped me with her wand and said,
Now, off to your sty, you swine, and wallow with your friends!
But I ran at her fast with my sword, as if to run her through. Then she screamed and hugged my knees and begged me.
Who are you? Where are you from? Your city, your parents? No one has ever defined my poison. Surely you are Odysseus. Hermes warned you. And you come in your black ship from Troy. Come, let thy come in my chamber of hugging, and we will create hugs between us.
We are doing the scene from the Odyssey, where Odysseus and his crew members sail past the island of the Sirens. I am a crew member and also sort of the narrator. These two are Sirens, Carson is Odysseus, and Trey and Gray are also crew members. So, as we sail on the Circe Island, we come across the Siren. We start to get close to the Siren Island.
Circe warns we must steer clear of thy sirens. I alone wish to hear thy voices, but if you bind me with ropes to the mast so I can not move a muscle, and I command you to free me, do not heed me.
Okay.
Come closer, famous Odysseus, obvious pride and glory. Moor your ship on our coast so you can hear our song.
Never get away.
Never has any sailor passed our shores, and his black craft until he has heard the home voices bearing from our lips.
Go, leave.
Get away, thou monsters.
We know all of the pains that the Greeks and Trojans once endured on the spreading plain of Troy when the gods willed it so. All that comes to pass on the fertile earth, we know it all.
Leave.
This is the scene in the Odyssey where Odysseus gets tied to the mast so he can listen to the sirens. The sirens are near, comrades. You need to protect yourselves. Plug your ears with these. I wish you to hear them. Tie me to the mast.
Sir, this is dangerous. Are you sure?
Yes, I am sure.
Are you insane? Get himself killed. No. When I hear the sirens, we must follow his orders. It'll be fine if we get past the sirens.
If I wasn't tied up, I would have gone after the first note.
Well, I'm glad you're okay.
Great, can you tie me up?
What did you hear?
Their song is irresistible. If I hadn't been tied up, I would have gone after them.
Well, I'm glad you were okay. You fought hard to escape your restraints. You must be tired.
Yes, I think I'll go get some rest. You should all take some time to relax. I know that it's been stressful for you.